All right, folks, welcome back to the Age Gap Podcast.
Where the more things change,
The more they remain the same.
hey, there we go.
Not
Not bad.
Feeling it.
Okay, yeah, that was good, dude.
Hey, Lou, I just want to take it from the top. I want to address the elephant in the room before the comment. Vultures come out. Yes.
I like this. Hold on. I like this. So you're gonna 8 Mile yourself right now?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, DJ, spin that shit.
Yes, you'll notice my hair is a little less gray.
Okay, yeah.
I put some product in it.
Nice.
I watched the video. By the way, that
You rub your head on the chimney a little bit. That's what you did. Got some soot.
That video was an eye opener. I was like, holy shit.
What are you talking about last week's
I
episode?
was like, holy shit. It was funny, but I was like, God, I'm not that fucking old. Like, I was like, the years have been rough for this man. Like,
yeah. I told you, I was like, all you need is a shave, dude. All you need is
the
a fucking
beard was
shave.
ridiculous.
The
That
beard
was
is
stupid.
That took you over the line from
Fans, folks, that won't happen again. Like,
you went from old to homeless.
yeah,
dude,
getting
with the
comments
beard.
like, hey, man, do you need some money? like, hey,
I think I saw him on the bus yesterday.
I get some like beer cans that you can have, like,
Yeah,
recyclables.
You know, I got some odd jobs you could do if you need it.
Are you good with a lawnmower? Like, what?
But you're looking good this week, man.
Thank
you got the new hair, you got the shirt.
Looking
The shirt
fresh.
is crazy, man.
Summer
I like
is-
that.
Summer is back in LA.
Yes, sir.
You're sweating already.
I'm already sweating, dude. I'm a jungle kid, bro. So I have that.
Jungle kid.
I naturally just as soon as things get above 80, I'm always just sweating, bro.
See, I'm like preconditioned. I'm like the white guy, like can't let the armpits just burst out. You know, I'm Northern European, so
I've accepted my fate, man. I've accepted my fate. I gotta just, I put on my deodorant, but like I just be changing shirts.
Yeah, it's true. You got
I
to
just be changing shirts.
bring that
all
extra with you. This is LA.
Yep.
When the summer rolls in LA, it comes. It's just like bang. Like,
Yep.
Boom. Fuck.
Bing, pow.
That electricity bill goes through the fucking
Yeah,
roof,
the
you know?
AC. Oh man, my aunt at home, she's a stickler for the energy bill.
Oh,
But like she don't actually live with us. She's just kind of since grandma passed or whatever.
yeah. So.
She comes in and checks in on the house and stuff. And she's like, you guys don't need to be running the AC all day.
Got that
I'm
wet
like,
rag.
I'm like, dude, you don't fucking live here anymore, okay? If you were go sit in my room without the AC for an hour and see if you make it.
When I was broke living in New York, the secret was take a cold shower right before bed.
Ooh.
And then just like put the fan on and just like
just pneumonia yourself to sleep.
Yeah, there was no
that's
like
nice.
central AC. It was like those window units that were like, and, like most of the time it was just like hot air. Like all of a sudden, like the Freon would kick off, and it was just like hot air. Like,
It's just been too hot to jerk off.
Yeah, good transition.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, thank you. I was definitely tossing that up for you.
Yeah, too hot to. Topic: age gap. I want to talk about young men because we
Whoa, you want to talk about young men?
Pre-internet pornography. What we did, and this might come to a shock because we touched on it briefly last show, like the video store.
Yeah.
See, now you're going to be like, oh, the video store. Okay, you could just go to the video store. Certain video stores would deny you. So
Wait,
if you were like 13 or
okay. I thought you meant like they were like, Steve, you coming in here too many times, bro. You need to fucking lay off the porno. No, you're cut off, bro. You no more porno for you, dog.
like you get like the card punched or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
No.
You're searching up weirder shit every time you get here, Steve.
It was a big problem because VHS porn was like just introduced in like the 80s.
Yeah.
So
Coming soon to a home theater near you.
people were going bananas. And there was a big profit on it because imagine a legal drugstore in the 80s with like teenage boys. Like you would murder. You would.
Oh, yeah. Or like even just like the magazines back in the day.
Oh, yeah. So like cops were like
Cracking
down. Like we were talking about Dare. Like cops focused on like the most like weird shit.
I'm in the porn unit.
Exactly. Like shit that just doesn't exist anymore. Like
That is
there
hilarious.
was like the undercover cop that would go to video stores.
Hey kids, anybody buying you any pornos lately?
Yeah. And like there was just so many titles, and it was like mostly coming out of California.
Backdoor Sluts 9?
Yeah. Or they would take like a popular movie and then make it sexual. So like Gremlins would be like Groinlands or something like that.
Groinlands.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Or like Weekend at Bernie's was like Weekend at like Betty's, and it was like in her ass or something like that. So yeah, it was very difficult to get access to pornography. Now every boy, trigger alert. This is by like what 10 or 11 you start playing around. I don't know, but to each their own.
You can't ask me because I was a horny little kid, bro. I was definitely. I know for a fact that I was an anomaly. Right, like I'm not in the normal category.
We'll stick to this topic at hand. It was access to pornography.
Yes.
So there was this railroad station by my house, and for some reason there was always a mag. You could find a mag, like if you like scoured around, like trains are whizzing by your fucking head.
Jeez.
And you would find like and you would like nowadays you'd be like, don't touch this.
Yeah, of course. But back in the day, you had to get it how you live. I understand. I see what you're getting at.
And like you'd see like 6 kids like going through bushes and shit,
Jesus.
trying to find the mag. And then of course, you all like
the mythical magazine.
Yeah.
I knew it's around here somewhere.
And then you'd like divvy up the pages. Like you rip it, you go home with it.
You get the top half.
You found it, all right. So you get
Jeff, you're freaky. You get the bottom half.
You'd like do like rock paper scissors, like who gets what. And
oh man, fighting for the good page of the magazine.
Yeah. And then like one kid always got like the advertisements.
No,
it was like like for like $19.99. Like
that is hilarious.
And it was like kind of a hot chick.
Yeah.
But
she's like almost naked.
But it was like black and white. Like tiny. Like,
order now.
Yeah.
Fucking hilarious.
And then,
did you guys ever fight over models?
Models. Like figurines.
I want Pamela Anderson. No, you get the good ones every time.
Dude, we never got like high end shit. It was all
it's because it's by the railroad tracks. That's why.
It's like you never got like Playboy or Penthouse. You got like Leg Show.
Yeah, those real working class creep fucking magazines. Yes, sir.
If you wanted, this is good. If you wanted Playboy, you had to find like the single, like older guy who lived in the neighborhood.
Yeah, he drove a nice car because he didn't have a girlfriend.
He lived by himself. And he was like 22, 23.
Yeah.
And then you'd wait for that mailman.
You snag it? Snagging pornos, dude.
And you knew what it was because it was like it was in like brown paper.
Dude, you better hope that guy never goes to your house.
Of course he knew who was doing it. But
hey,
what's he going to go up to my mom and be like,
your son is stealing my pornos. Can you tell him to stop? Now you're in trouble for 2 things.
Yeah.
For stealing and porno.
If he was smart, he just would have whooped my ass and I'd been like, don't do it again.
Yeah. That's how things got handled back in the day, huh?
Before
snitching was a common practice.
There was no snitching in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
And there was also like no evidence. Like parents were different. Like if your kid was like, this guy beat me up, you're like, you're a liar.
Yeah, don't be lying. Yeah. Dude, okay, yeah, I had a creepy ass 5th grade teacher, and I would tell my mom all the time, like, dude, this guy's there's something about this guy. He's fucking weird.
He gives me that feeling.
Yeah. Straight up. And she would always just be like, nah, he cares about his students. And I'm like, yeah, a little too fucking much, bro.
He's very artistic.
Yeah, it's me. He was one of those guys. He was one of those fucking like, I'm straight, but I really like show tunes guys.
Dude,
he forced us to watch Hello Dolly and all that shit.
You're talking about a day. My mother, God rest her soul, she thought like Elton John was straight for like, like they just didn't want to believe it. I was like, Ma, you watch 30 seconds of his music video, you're like, this dude is gay.
How about this? His most famous song? I'm not the man they think I am. Oh, no. I'm a rocket man.
Dude, I think you just cracked the code.
Rocket Man! Burning out his fuse out here alone, bro.
You're not gonna sit and watch too many like New York Giants games with Elton John.
Right. Exactly, dude. Exactly.
Like, yeah, I can see this guy, cracking a cold one. And, but yeah, my mom's, they just didn't believe like Liberace. My mom was like, hey, he's not gay, he's just fancy.
I'm like, fancy? Yeah. Fancy's gay. Anything that's fancy is also pretty gay, bro.
And he's hilarious.
Yeah.
He's not gay.
He's just funny. He's playing the part. You don't see he's joking the whole time? Right. He grabbed his ass as a joke. He was just playing.
They just lived in utter denial.
That is hilarious.
Oh my God. But anyway, let's get back to
yeah.
So
back to the pornos.
When you were of the age, what was the MO?
All right. Well, I think I might have been probably the last fifth grader to ever see a magazine.
Wow.
Yeah. It was actually not the whole magazine. It was a page ripped out from a friend's.
Where did you find the magazine?
My friend had an older brother who still had magazines. Because this is right.
Those must have been like collector items or something.
Yeah, this is when the computer was
Shannon
still,
Doherty Playboy or something. Me growing up with computers was like the computer was still in the computer room. Oh, so you could only do like homework and
play
Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah, exactly. So you still had to sneak away. So I guess this kid, he had an older brother who was, he was of age to be spanking it. And my friend, we were all dirty fucks.
Some people just prefer the page too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Something about film is just tangible,
Like those people that are into like Super 8.
Yeah, exactly. Super 8 nudes. So I guess what happened at home, he ripped the page from his brother's thing, just swiped it and brought it to school and was like, you guys want to see it?
Want to see something crazy?
Because we talked about it for weeks. We were talking about like just, vaginas.
Right.
We were obsessed, bro. We were like,
it happens like that. Like the other thing, like for our female audience, like I wish we had a female on the show to get her perspective.
Yeah.
But it's like one day you're into like baseball. And then, like, the next day, you're like, fuck, I just want to go. Like, I just
want to fuck something, dude. I don't know what that means, but I want it to happen.
Yeah. You're looking at, like, your baseball cards, and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, this is bullshit.
Like, this isn't cool.
I think it's the right woman has to walk past at the right time, and then you're just like, baseball's gay.
Fuck this. I always knew I was straight since I was like 4 or 5 years old. I knew in like elementary, like I just didn't know what to do.
You didn't know what that meant.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just knew I liked girls.
Yeah,
and I was like grabbing ass and shit.
Hey, and you know what?
Oh, I was canceled by the time I was 5, 6.
Yeah, exactly.
I was done.
But I mean, that's just kids. It's like kind of innocent in a way because we used to have shit like that, like Slap Ass Friday.
We do that.
Double Scoop Tuesdays.
Okay, let's not incriminate us. The porn police just like raid us.
Horny police, you guys are going to jail.
Knock the light over. Flip this fucking table.
Take them in. No,
they start digging into the earth, like looking for bodies.
Dude, the girls would do it. To us, even.
It went from perfect innocence, ha.
This is funny. This is
like,
taboo.
Hold on,
funny.
What's up?
Yeah. Dude, okay, 6th grade, Slap Ass Friday, Double Scoop Tuesday, hilarious. 8th grade, by the time you get to high school, that shit's dead.
Once like booze and drugs starts getting into the formula.
Also, once titties become like titties and not like, oh, she's getting titties, then it's just like, all right, let's chill,
like,
bro.
Holy shit, anyway, let's not, but continue. So you rip the page out.
Yeah, so he brings it to school, and so we were talking about dirty shit for like a week or two.
Why do boys bring bad shit to school?
That's
like,
the stomping grounds,
every
bro.
Kid's like, look at this switchblade.
It's for clout, bro. It's for clout. You just want your friends to think you're cool as fuck.
Well, look at these brass knuckles.
Getting suspended for no reason other than clout. Can you believe he brought fireworks to school?
Yeah, you would do shit like
no
that.
lighter, just fireworks. Just the fireworks. Yeah. And then one day, just the lighter, no fireworks. Fucking idiots.
And like you're out there like smoking like this.
Yeah.
Like
guys are dumb,
like
bro.
Getting
We're
like
so dumb, dude.
No reward, just like smoking in the bathroom,
putting yourself in danger
just to get caught.
Yeah, just on the hopes that maybe you get caught and not in trouble.
Maybe men are the dumbest animal.
We definitely are, bro.
Check this out. It's like hot boxing the entire bathroom.
Like 12.
That was the first time I did it. I took a cigarette from my mother. I took one of those like strike anywhere matches.
Oh, dude, we never had those growing up.
Oh,
they were gone. They were gone by the time. Yeah, they were gone. You fucked that up for us, Kevin.
I was in the bathroom with like 3 other dudes, and they were like, "There's no way you're gonna do it." Put the Winston cigarette in my mouth, struck the match off the wall like a pure bat, and it was like
fucking like one of those alley cats in the Looney Tunes and shit.
Like one of those like Hanna-Barbera, like
Think you're Bugs Bunny, dude?
Within seconds, the entire like smoke was going out. Like 3 teachers like burst in, like
stupid.
You could barely see me.
Stupid,
fucking
dude.
Idiot.
So yeah, he brings it into school, and we've been talking about this for weeks now. And so finally, he's like, "All right, today's the day, dude. We're gonna see a vagina together."
Nice.
And so we all sneak into the bathroom at lunch. I actually needed to pee, dude. I've been every single time
you just
something
so happened to have to take your dick out.
Every time something cool's about to happen, I need to go take a piss, bro. It's so annoying. But anyway, so I actually did have to pee. So I'm like, fuck it. I'll go with you guys. And
Indiana Jones is about to solve the mystery.
Fuck, dude, I need to take a piss. Yeah, exactly. About to do that switch thing.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I'll be right back. Pause.
Yeah. Hold on. Don't move that yet. So anyways, he brings it in, and I see the vagina, and I'm mortified. I'm terrified, bro. Yeah. It was fucking
It's
scary.
a lot.
It was scary, dude.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Especially since the paper was all crumpled up, too. And this wasn't just a lady and her vagina. Out of his fucking front pocket, just all balled up and just...
You're going to see the coolest thing.
Didn't take the time to fucking fold it up even. Just wad it up in his fucking pocket, pulls it out.
Yeah. And it's probably already been used too.
Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing. It wasn't just a normal vagina photo. All right? I don't know if there is a normal vagina photo, but it wasn't that.
Okay.
It was the page. It was the fucking spread. It was a lady. She was on a stool.
I think we get the visual.
And she's... You guys know this thing? She's doing... And it's just like it was so. It was like
this didn't traumatize you at all because you clearly have not lost a detail.
I have a pornographic memory now because of that shit. I have a pornographic memory, dude. And
that might be a little too much detail,
dude. I remember seeing it and being like, "What the fuck is this?" Yeah. It was like it was terrifying. And then I remember literally lunch ended, and I told my friend, I was like, "Hey, dude, let me borrow that thing real quick."
But the thing is, too, like
let me see that page.
Just to put it in context, too, is your boy, your buddy?
Yeah, he's my friend.
He was probably so relieved that you were terrified.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I'm not like gay.
I'm not gay. Yeah.
I'm not, like this, like
either that or we're both gay.
Because when we were doing the mags and shit too, there was always sometimes it was I was like I'm not going to go into detail, but like you're like, am I the one? Am I the 1 in 10?
Yeah. Statistically, one of you guys is gay right now.
Did your teachers tell you that too?
No.
Oh my god.
No. What the fuck?
Yeah, we had like that hippie teacher. Like she literally.
Oh my god! I thought it was the opposite. I thought it was like one of those fear.
No, it was
statistically one of you in this room.
It was always like the pot smoking hippie teacher who was at like Woodstock.
She was trying to normalize it.
Yeah,
that's
and
cool.
she'd be like, "Look around you. One of you is gay."
And then everyone's like, it's you. It's fucking Kevin.
It's him. He didn't look at the magazine. It's him.
That is fucking hilarious, bro.
But yeah, like,
that is so funny, dude.
Then tell me your first like non-magazine related experience.
Skinamax, baby. Skinamax. That shit was popping, bro. Did you ever have the last button on the remote?
No, we didn't have that shit. We had like black and white TVs.
That is fucking hilarious. But I'm sure
you always had a friend who had a dad who was lonely.
And he had cable.
He had like all the shit.
Before there was like Skinamax and all that shit, you guys were cable.
It was cable.
What? Okay, I've always wondered this because people used to say, "Oh, if you get cable back in the 70s, like you get pornos." What was the channel, or what was the deal with that? How did you get the cable?
Well, cable really went mainstream in like the 80s.
Okay.
And we didn't have it. We had it maybe like a little bit, and then we'd get rid of it.
Where does the porno come into play?
You had to pay for it.
Oh, so it was always that.
And there was like, it wasn't, they had their own channel, but you could buy what they called.
There was a porno channel?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And what you could buy was what they called a scrambler. And it looked very similar to this, well, a little less complicated.
Yeah, I modded this, actually.
It was totally legal. But like remember the movie Cable Guy? Like if you had like a
I'm not going to lie, dude. That's the one movie, the one Jim Carrey movie that I didn't watch.
Okay. It's kind of lost to time now being the fact cable.
I think I'd still enjoy it because I was big on cable growing up.
But you'd have a shady cable guy. And you'd give him like $50, and then he'd give you all the
grease him a little.
He'd give you all the skin channels.
Yeah, all right.
Or you worked with a guy who had what they called a scrambler.
A scrambler,
and that was free cable. But if you fucked with it the right way, almost like a radio dial.
Okay,
you could get
a new channel.
You could get porn.
But
it was we called it scramble because there was like lines through the scene.
Like just bad signal or something.
Bad signal. Yeah.
Okay. They weren't like scrambling it on purpose?
Dude, we're talking like 1989.
Yeah.
90, maybe a little late. A teenage boy will find a way.
Yeah, facts. That is facts.
Just like the same thing with like alcohol. Like people think it's a mystery. Like, how did he get alcohol? He's 17. It's like they'll do whatever the fuck they want.
Exactly.
You know?
We're the alcohol police. Yeah. Task force.
You'll go to Chinatown and make it happen.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly. So back to Skinamax.
Yeah.
That was popping when I was a kid. There's a few things, if you're my age, you'll know. The last button on the remote, it would take you back to it was like a bookmark. It would take you back to the last channel you were watching.
So you go in like after your dad and like hit last?
No. Covert ops, bro. Think about it. I didn't have cable in my room. Cable was in the living room. Skinamax was, after 10, after 11, everyone's in bed or whatever. So you sneak down to the living room and you're watching some Skinamax. And then you hear the door open.
Oh, you hit last?
And then you just hit last.
Nickelodeon
and it's just Nickelodeon. It was always Nickelodeon. Always fucking Nickelodeon.
My
Nick
son can't get enough of that SpongeBob.
He fucking loves George Lopez for some reason.
Rugrats. What the fuck?
Dude, yeah.
That's good, man.
He's 17. He's still watching Rugrats, bro. I don't know what his fucking deal is.
He hasn't figured out Blue's Clues yet?
Yeah, it was always the last button or the previous button. It was one of those. It was on Charter.
You ever get caught? Every parent has caught. Like, it's just how they address it. Like,
I got caught twice.
They either do like the 180, like, oh, shit. Like, or they flip out.
I am notorious for flying too close to the sun, my friend.
He's Icarus.
I really am. So I remember.
I know this is a bad idea.
Dude, straight up. I wonder how this is going to end up.
I need this nut.
Yeah, bro. So I learned how to finesse the porno on Charter, which was they would give you previews on demand. So like video on demand, you know what?
Yeah, okay. Now
back in the day, that used to be a thing. That's not a thing anymore with streaming. but video on demand. And so they had the porno locked behind a lockbox in the video on demand. And so I guess people complained or something. Horny people, they want their money back, bro. They came and they're like, what did I do? So it's like, it wasn't even worth it. I want my money back. So now they started putting previews. So I started doing the previews on video on demand. And then one day I was just so horned up.
No, I have keep going. Yeah.
I was just so horned up that I bought the actual thing.
Okay.
And then the bill, and nothing. It was quiet for a month or two.
Yep. But you had it. Yep.
And then finally, I guess it rolled around to the point where, because my parents always paid. They were late on everything. So they were paying last month's bill in the month before that.
I made it.
Yeah. So then 2 months later,
fuck.
When the bill for that day comes, then I was fucked.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Then I got caught in the digital era with my iPod. iPod Touch.
Yeah. There's the iPod Touch. No irony there.
I'm touching something.
I did the same thing in those magazines that I was telling you about. They had
I'm just
188 numbers.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, that's how bad it was.
Phone sex?
Phone sex.
Phone sex.
Yeah, another extinct.
Yeah, dude.
That was big. And you could, because you needed a credit card, and I didn't have one. So, but if you called the number, you got 30 seconds of hello, boy,
Yeah. You're like, this is all I need.
Yeah, right. But in those days, there was no cell phone. It was just a fucking house phone.
The house phone?
So I'd go in the basement, and I'd be like, you know how this ends.
Yeah.
And then my mom picked up the phone, upstairs, and it's yeah.
What are you doing, baby? What are you doing to yourself?
And then the next day, here. I was like,
Kevin, what are you doing down there?
Yeah. There was no place to hide. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. You guys will never know the horrors of the house phone.
Yep. The house phone where someone could just spy on your phone call if they wanted to.
Unplug it, pick it up.
All you hear is.
Well, you could cover the receiver and And there was one in every room. My dad was a telephone repairman, so he was just installed phones.
No way.
Yeah.
He just has them as spy cams, just off the hook.
No, I mean it was just for the sake of stealing phones from the company, I guess.
That is funny.
But yeah.
What is that? Sorry to get off of porn, but what is that? I think it's a mixture of fuck this job and they don't pay me enough. You just whatever I can take from whatever's not bolted down.
And it's just clutter. It's just
it serves no fucking purpose in your life other than to just get one off on the company, bro.
For some reason, that was huge in the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Just stealing from work?
If you had a union job, the odds that you had 3 toolboxes that you don't use, just latex gloves, stacked to the ceiling, shit you're never gonna use.
You have a project? Oh, you need girders? Call Steve. He's got girders. He's our girder guy.
It was insane. I don't want to snitch on him, but I'll say there was certain.
Give me some last names.
Garages. And they'd have a dozen ladders.
Yeah. Hey, you need a ladder?
And everything said property of the company. And I was it didn't really make sense at first, but then when I got a little bit older, I was thou shalt not steal doesn't really apply to the union.
To the union, no. We got different rules down here. No, yeah, dude. Fucking my aunt, she steals paper.
Just reams of paper.
No, rolls of paper, and she'll get mad if you use the good paper towels.
Oh my god.
She's use that shit first, and then use the good paper towels. I saw it on TV. Someone else, there was a TV show. Someone else's aunt did that too, and I was just bruh, that's
Yeah.
so Mexican, bro. That is so Mexican. She goes,
endless cleaning supplies, just everywhere.
Fabuloso, fucking everywhere, bro.
10 fucking mops for some reason.
Murphy's oil.
Yeah,
Murphy's oil. That's that shit.
Where you need this much a year
for your whole house, bro.
Just bottles everywhere. Yeah. Good God.
Okay, so back to Skinamax, bro.
Right.
Skinamax was the thing. And then then the PSP, like I said last time. That was my
get porn on the PSP.
If it had access to the internet, Kevin,
I didn't know.
I was looking up titties. All right. Yeah, and it would just take
my internet went like this. And then again, if someone picked up the phone, they fucking knocked you off. You're like,
you're almost done.
You know?
Mom, don't call until 8:30.
And the shit was coming in like beep, beep, beep.
Yeah. So that's how I had to deal with that too. But it's because the new technology was PSP, and it didn't have enough RAM to download the big files. Then I lived at my grandma's house for a long time, and no supervision there. No, so I was just...
Grandma's in bed by 7.
I was recording softcore porno on the DVR. I was a horny kid. I would...
Grandma's listening to, like, records and, like, you know, listening to, like, the radio, like, you know.
I used to get scared, bro, because the original DVR, the first one that ever came out, would change the channel to whatever you're recording.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, so I used to do The Simpsons.
Oh, so you couldn't, like, watch something and record.
No.
Okay, now I get it.
And then, finally, they came out with the record multiple shows at the same time. And I was like, it's fucking on, baby.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, it is on, baby. Hey, shit gets crazy at 10. By 11 o'clock, I'll be chilling, bro. I'll be having a good fucking time.
Grandma had no fucking clue what was going on.
Not at all. Or if she did, she just fucking didn't want to let me know, dude.
That's a great thing about parents too. Like, they get to it for some reason, grandparents are like usually got your back.
Yeah,
the most. Like my grandmother. Like one time I came home and I was shit faced, and it was like it was early. Like I was drinking on the job. I think I was like 17 or 18.
Nice.
And you get fucked up. Especially when you think you're like immortal, like I can drink whiskey.
Yeah, fuck it. I could do this all day.
And I came home at like 3 and I was fucked up. And my grandma was like, "Go to bed. You've had too much sun." And I'm like lying in bed. I just pass out like instantly, but I'm still like kind of in and out. And my mom comes home, and she's like, "Where's Kevin? He didn't take out the trash." She's like, "Leave that boy alone." Yeah. And I was like,
he's worked hard enough today.
Yeah, I was like, "Thanks, Grandma.
Leave him alone. He's sleeping one off." That's amazing.
You got me.
My grandma, she used to give me the random talk. So like I used to sneak her cigarettes. I was a bad fucking kid. I was such a bad kid.
What brand did Grandma smoke? Out of curiosity.
Some fucking random
Kent's?
Some random bullshit. I don't know. Oh no, you know what? As far as cigarettes go, she was a Marby Red or a Marby Light.
Oh, she was
kind of lady.
That's some American shit. Damn.
Yeah. And then I remember I discovered some menthol Optimos one time. Dude, yeah. I was a bad kid, bro. And so I remember sneaking a few and thinking, "Hey, I'm in the clear. It's all good. Yeah, no problem." And then randomly we're in the car one day out of nowhere. She's like, "Hey, smoking's bad, right?"
Oh, yeah.
Didn't accuse me, didn't say anything, but just was like, it's bad for you.
Yeah.
Like,
you probably reeked of it. Like,
oh, I'm sure I stunk up the whole fucking house. It's one like you said in the bathroom thinking everything's all good. No problem, dude. Just gonna hide this. Evidence is gone.
That's the thing. Like when you're a teenage boy or whatever. Like even though the more things change, the more they're your mistakes are my mistake. None of that shit has changed. You're like, I'll just brush my fucking teeth.
Yeah, no biggie, bro.
It's not in my hair or my clothes or anything.
Can you imagine some
kid hit of mouthwash? I'm good.
Some kid coming down. He's fucking 12 years old, smelling like a fucking. Like a pack of cigs, bro.
Yeah. Because that's the thing. Like, you don't know. You're like, I'll just hit some mouthwash and I'm good.
Yep.
And it's all in your clothes. It's all in your hair, Oh, my God. Yeah, we used to... we'd stealing cigarettes.
Yes.
Let's not go too far with this because that's another topic.
Yeah. This really is.
Like
bad kids. Bad kids. Bad Kids is a great episode. Tune in either next week or the week after that for Bad Kids, man.
Yeah.
All right. So back to porno.
Yeah.
New age porn. The internet.
Changed the game.
Changed the game. Ruined my fucking life. Honestly.
On that topic, ruining life. Imagine like the guy that owned the porn shop, like his life. Like he was like, I've done this for 30 years.
Put his reputation on the line in the community.
He's like,
for decades.
Imagine like putting that like for sale sign, like all these like
being called pornographer by Karens and everyone, dude.
He's like, think of the lonely men I've helped throughout the years.
And that's real, bro. That's real shit, though. That's why, as much as I say porno ruined my life, it honestly serves. I see how it serves its purpose.
The other weird thing too, and you might be too young to remember this, the porn shop always employed like a hot chick. That was like one of their strategies.
Who the fuck else are you gonna hire, Kevin?
Like with like
some burly fucking guy?
She was brilliant because
no, she was always a nice girl.
She was nice. She had no judgment.
She was the nicest fucking girl.
You'd be putting up some of the lewdest, most embarrassing content. She's like, "How's your day?"
Yep.
You know, like didn't even bet like if you show me some of this, and I will never do that. I never want to see the shit you watch, and we're not going to be porn buddies.
Yeah, okay. That was a thing. Okay, all right. Internet porn brought that out. Who's your favorite porn star?
Really?
Oh, have you seen this video? It's because all you got to do is send it.
Oh, right. Okay.
Dude, I've had people like really just show me who they are. Like we worked together or
and
something.
You could like it was just like he had like 10 Asian movies.
That's what it was. He was a big. I'm not gonna say his name, but hey, man, if you're watching,
you can put that on me. You can put that on me.
He was a big fucking big guy, Filipino dude. You know, loved Filipino women. So he'd send me videos of like just like what's that shit called? I think it's called passport bros nowadays, where they go to other countries to just bang it out.
Wow. Okay.
So yeah, so he would send me videos like that, and I'm just like, bro.
This is getting weird.
I know your children, bro. Like, I've met your family. Like, stop.
Let's talk about that. The honor amongst perverts. Like,
there is a community.
There is a community. Guy thing. Like, my buddy, when I was in college, well, my roommate, I should say, he had the computer.
Yeah, he's just my roommate. We're not like friends like that. No.
He was my roommate, my college roommate, and he had the computer. And what I'm talking about was like one of those big ass monitor ones with the tower.
That's not good for someone his age, bro.
And you already know I stink with technology.
Yeah, you fucking suck with technology.
But I learned
how to get to porn?
Yeah.
But
I didn't know how to delete the history. So he would like come in to like, email his mom or something, and he's like all this like nasty, like
fat cock going inside of fat big ass.
It was always like some of the weirdest shit. I don't know. I'm not going to incriminate myself too much.
Two midgets having sex with.
Let me just say this: you'd be embarrassed if somebody saw this.
Oh yeah, no, dude.
And he would.
Everyone would be embarrassed if their fucking shit got.
Shout out to my college roommate because he was the type of guy. Kevin, this is how you delete the history.
That's what's up. He taught you. He didn't.
I was cool. He was younger than me, and I would provide booze and shit like that.
Yeah.
But he could have been like, he's into this shit. Yeah, he could have destroyed me.
Yeah, I was. I fucking. I hate porn titles, bro. Porn titles are so incriminating. They're made to just be the worst in humanity. The worst.
They're made to punish.
There was a phase where I was just really into just watching black women, bro. That was my shit. I love ebony porn.
We all go through phases.
And I gave my iPhone to a friend of mine to jailbreak it.
Okay.
To put all the cool shit on there. And
he saw your shame.
I come to school. Yeah, I come to school the next day, and I just see this. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I walk by, and it just goes, Lou likes big black cock. And I knew the video, bro. I saw the fucking thumbnail. It was big black cock goes into BBW.
Man.
This is when BBW meant big black woman and not big beautiful woman.
See, your generation was like, you're more vulnerable. Like,
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck
nobody's really looking under my mattress at my house.
Yeah,
nobody,
exactly. Except for your little cousins or something.
Yeah, like little rats come over.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's the shame of the internet. It's and you get like blind, like you're like tunnel vision. You're like,
no, if they really put everyone's
everybody would in jail.
Everyone's shit,
everybody would be in jail.
Not.
Or at least
hopefully not in jail,
every marriage would
be over. It would be over. Yeah. It would be done.
Every relationship.
That's it.
Unless you're in the industry.
Yeah, friends would fight.
Yeah.
Everyone would just... I'm so glad that's not a thing, bro. I'm so glad that there's privacy still, just at least a little bit.
I remember, just on like top of the internet, and then we'll probably wrap this up, but it was just like... It was like, when the internet came out, it was like giving kids loaded guns. Because grown men didn't know how to do it. Yeah. They knew what it was, and they were like guys in their 40s, 50s, of course, and they're like sharing it on discs and like
No, man.
It was just like giving children weapons, and like marriages were getting like totally disrupted, and like guys were no longer sleeping.
Pandora's box was open.
They were no longer sleeping in the bed. They were, I'm just gonna go down to the basement, honey.
I gotta go work on my things.
If I fall asleep, don't bother me.
Yeah, I'll be there for a while. Yeah, so then the internet porn came out. There was the iPhone. There was all that stuff.
And now we're on robots.
That shit is crazy, man. So I think we made it. I think we can put a pin in it.
We took a raunchy, dirty subject. I think we made it classy.
Nah, I don't think. I think we tried.
I was trying.
We almost made it, bro.
There's people my age that watch this, so I'm
trying to keep them interested.
Oh, he turned out to be a scumbag after all. Oh,
okay, cool. Yeah,
we knew when he was smoking that cigarette. In,
exactly.
6th grade.
We knew you'd be a fucking degenerate.
But yeah, that's our show for today. Guys, we love it. Thanks. Keep the comments coming in.
I think we're gonna have to revisit this one eventually too,
definitely. It's timeless.
That last 10 minutes that I just said right now could be another 40 minutes. There's a lot of intricacies into that.
But I'm sweating my balls off.
Yeah, me too, bro. Let's get the fuck out of here.
But where can they find us?
All right, find us at agegap.pod on Instagram. That's where we're gonna be posting all our clips, and on YouTube at the Age Gap Podcast. We just dropped episode 1, obviously, last week. We're back with episode 2 this week. We'll be back with episode 3 next week. What do you want to do, Kevin?
Oh, we're going to come back. We have a boatload of topics. But thank you very much for your listenership, viewership. I'm Kevin Murphy.
I'm Luke Kang.
Stay tuned.
Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Peace.